Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're back.
I am so excited.
It's late. Let's play.
We're here to play more Control, the Alan Wake DLC, the AWE DLC, the Interconnected Remedy Extended Universe DLC.
The Alan Wake
is
experience.
finally here. Good thing this. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
There was something there,
Oh my God.
trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A hunger in the dark.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
how he wrote himself out.
Oh my God.
Investigation
So,
center, huh?
did he just make her up? Dude. Through
Alan, I'm so happy right now.
me too. I think through every episode of Control / Alan Wake, my butthole has been so clenched. Are we a minute in? My butthole's been so clenched that it hurts. But that just loosened me right up.
We're going down to the investigations sector.
I'm gonna
we-
multi-lunch in my pants.
I know, right? We got a little hint about the investigation sector during the game. This is the place where they go, well, to investigate AWEs that happen around the world.
I think you're onto something. What's happening? Is it just that? Oh, it was that dark. Wowie.
A darkness enveloped this place.
Oh, this is
If
the
you remember
well-lit
those-
room now.
Question.
Huh.
Do we
Answer?
have a hotline about that? or a
Oh,
multimedia
we
about
gotta.
that?
Unread. It's a new thing.
Wake. A minute 45.
Oh, strap in,
Oof,
ladies
doof.
and germs.
There was something there.
Strap the fuck in.
Presence.
Strap the fuck
Jesse
on.
Faden could hear it. A call.
Who is that?
It was
He's
Faden.
looking good.
I know, right?
Dark place.
That's definitely not
Faden was sensitive to visitations.
Dr. Darling.
She had
I wish I grew hair like that.
It is his voice,
guiding star.
but that's not
Oh no! Don't talk about that. Don't.
body that
She
you
was the
Yeah.
perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this.
Uh-huh.
Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide
Oh.
felt it
I
too.
love this so. Her guide. He knows about her. He knows about Polaris.
Oh my God.
Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call.
God, I love
Plain and
typewriters.
simple.
Have you used a
Sensed a
typewriter?
drowning man.
Yes, I have.
I love
Desperate to
typewriters.
escape.
They are incredibly satisfying. It's why I have a
Something else,
mechanical
too.
keyboard to this day. There's just something so satisfying about the
Unlike
clanky of
hostile
keys.
residents, Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call.
Wait, but he has long hair here, so he didn't
The
write
elevator
himself
lights
out
winked
very
back on.
quickly.
The darkness
No,
was
absolutely
seized with
not.
memory.
I mean, this would
There
have
was a
taken
new
him
button
10
on the
years.
elevator control panel.
Investigation sector.
Investigation
In the lake or ocean, I guess.
Well, and time may pass
Elevator
differently
doors slid shut
Yeah,
with
true. We
hands.
talked about
in
that.
the dark place.
Yep. If it even exists in time.
True. It might have been just long enough for him to grow out a Keanu Reeves set of hair, but for us, it's been 10 goddamn years.
Anyone here?
Well,
Hello?
well, for us, it's been
not.
35 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
35 minutes and some bad news later, and here we are.
I know, right?
Fuck.
Hello.
It's dark, man. Can you F that?
I really need a flashlight.
If only. Oh, please. I hope we get a flashlight.
Tractor supplement.
Oh, God.
William Burrow. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow, 33-year-old man found dead on his property. Containment location not available. Include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blunt
Ugh.
injury. So yeah, this is just detailing. It was not the result of a mechanical accident. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack.
What?
Interesting.
What do we
So-
know that's that vicious? Like, even, like, the hiss wouldn't do that. Would they?
No.
It's been a bit, but...
But see, that was the supplement to the file. So the original file is here somewhere. It's just really fucking dark.
Found it.
To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as the head of investigations of the FBC. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's, I'm assuming, safety. If they're being sent out in the field to investigate shit.
Uh-huh.
My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I now must rely on my actions to speak louder than my words. I blame this situation on our blank, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the something loose
that'll
inside.
be wet-ass pussy.
Yeah, definitely. I'll never forget the screams of the brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The director
The wet-ass
has
pussy.
failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland.
I definitely want to take this game seriously, and I will, but all the redacteds are WAP.
It's not working.
I mean, might as well. Why not?
At least for today, they are. What's stopping us?
Go right ahead.
Does that say shit account? Is that the one?
This is from...
That staffing issue? That's the new
Yes.
one? Let's see if I can do this from across the entire living room. Mr. Dennis. So yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the crackles. We don't have the damn staff! If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math, really. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing, very specific, and the ones who left for the other departments after Kirkland quit, we are barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing. Someone fix this wet-ass pussy. It's dripping for ages. And this is going to sound paradoxical, of course, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We've put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk, damn it! The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson.
So, there's actually something really important in here.
The WAP?
No.
Oh, okay.
The staff we lost in the Hartman thing.
Uh-huh.
Power core.
The Hartman thing, Dr. Emil Hartman
Oh my god.
was the doctor we left behind, still possessed by the darkness.
In the Foundation? Wait,
No,
what?
in Bright
Wait.
Falls.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You remember at the very end of Alan Wake, you see Lantern Girl, and then over her shoulder is Dr. Emil
And-
Hartman.
Just strapped to the wall?
Super possessed.
Yep. God.
Mr. Kirkland, here are the list of agents presumed dead by the containment breach yesterday. All of these.
Good.
Well, I mean, you can read.
No.
Letters of condolences will be delivered to you to sign. As per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations had not been archived yet.
Oh
The
shit.
only copies exist behind the fire break.
Uh-huh. Why
Dope!
can't we get behind the fire break?
We will absolutely be able to get beyond the fire break and get access to records that do not exist anywhere else.
Once I kick all these chairs down.
The Casey inquiry. Is this all this episode's gonna be, and are you angry about that? Because I'm not.
I am, mainly because it's late and my eyes are bad, but...
Read this fucking letter.
You want me to read it? Okay, I gotta put it on the other monitor. If you're gonna be making me read things, I gotta have it closer to my face. All right. From Special Investigator Gleason, who also sounded like this. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Files for some reason, specifically on the disappearance of author Alan Wake. Per the
The FBI
interagency...
agent being the FBI agent who got, well, snatched
Who got
out the window.
boot.
Remember? Nightingale? FBI agent Nightingale?
Oh, shit!
Yep.
Per the interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. The WAP, of course, is what I'm referring to, the wet-ass pussy. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sound familiar, right, Tim? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. The Max Payne ones, you know. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing the name with the most famous character in Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I have a headache. I think this is worth looking into, though. But what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start the surveillance on this goopy guy. Special Investigator Gleason.
Interesting. So if you remember,
I don't.
Mr. Scratch got left behind.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Scratch had our face.
But a creepy-ass smile.
Is it possible that Mr. Scratch took on a name that was familiar?
Like Alex.
The Dr. Darling investigator. Love this. Love it. Every goddamn detail
It's
is
good.
amazing.
It's good. I'm gonna vomit, but it's good.
Per authorization of Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D084-5.
That's what they called me in high school.
Ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling. What, really?
Casper.
Never. I would press you further on that, but I'm having too much fun reading this.
True.
Despite the accounts of anonymous blanks regarding inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose. The majority of the investigation sector personnel seems wholly unaware of any such, maybe science sector, research, of any such blank contained there. One scientist confirmed the Butts code name to be Butts, but all files pertaining to that were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the Butts research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation does not address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into, I'm going to guess, paranatural research?
Something like that, yeah.
One of the sectors we've already been to.
Interesting. Something related to... I almost want to say... what were those guys? The ancient guys? That we fought in the Foundation?
Oh,
I want to say something like
the
that.
id
Something like that, yeah.
is what Dr. Ash called them.
Okay.
We stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman-Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them out there. Also, I don't know the difference between a slash and a hyphen. Given their records, it's possible they switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. They gave me a pretty good handy the other night, so I think they're still on the right side.
Jesus.
An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population just poof into thin air. Reminds me of the ordinary case, but that was just the adults if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. But if it was AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange things we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. That's a butthole. That's a butthole.
2 overlapping circles. That's a butthole.
That's a butthole.
That's, yeah.
Could be unrelated. I'll show you pictures when I get back. In the
No,
meantime,
please
you can
don't.
sit the here to cordon this place off and maybe show you the cop. It's literally just a butthole. Question.
It's a Venn diagram with an anus.
Do me a favor. Look up the symbols on the door, because I think that might have actually been one of them. Maybe?
On the which door?
In the Ocean View Motel.
Oh.
Maybe? Possibly?
I'll take a look.
Perhaps?
For some reason, I'm getting, like, in the well-lit room. I feel like that symbol is around, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, perhaps. Ethics investigation. We'll get to that. Actually, I might as well go ahead and get to it before it gets lost.
True.
Ethics investigation. While you're looking that up,
Ocean View Motel. I'm actually getting real motels. Alan Wake. There you go. Go ahead.
It would be Control, not Alan Wake.
Fuck!
Per authorization of Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation, we launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program. Ooh. Since all known subjects related to the investigation use executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information is gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blanks and blanks. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank of paranaturally inclined blanks. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, named after Ash.
Catch him.
Scientist Ash, the one who is in the Foundation.
Oh, yeah. The one we just talked about 2 minutes ago. No, I remembered that one.
Game.
That one was a joke. And I found the butthole, by the way. It's vertical instead of horizontal.
Is it one of the symbols on the door?
Tis.
Perfect.
Yep.
This investigation team unequivocally blanks the prime candidate program and recommends that it be blanked immediately. Condemns and, I'm assuming, shut down. So here's my question. Wait a minute. Look at this. Do you reckon this map is all the different AWEs across the U.S.?
I would assume so, actually.
That's really cool. Anyway, so... Shit. I just lost what I was going to say.
Oh, no! The map distracted
I got to thinking about the exact cities where all of these were.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, too. And then I was like, oh, I don't know the U.S. that
and
well,
now
actually.
I completely lost what I was going to say.
God damn it.
Something really important.
Open up the letter again.
No, it wasn't about the ethics investigation.
No?
I don't think. It was right before that.
Well, Duke-a-Duke.
Yeah, because this is into us.
Was it about the butthole? The door?
Yes, it was. So I'm wondering then if wherever Keystone is, the Keystone incident is, that would have been another place with another link to another dimension, because Alan Wake is stuck in the place that has a symbol on the door that he's going to come out of, and that was a dark place that came from Bright Falls, wherever the fuck. So if Keystone had this symbol, then potentially there's that. Does that make sense?
As another connection.
Of course not.
Kind of. Kind of, not really.
Aha! Tractor procedures. Item is not in Bureau cut. So this is the Burrow tractor again. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green. Dry blood on the grill when last seen. Item was capable of vocalized responses and unmanned locomotion. Came to the attention of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Oh boy. Does that mean we're gonna end up fighting a tractor?
I mean, we did it quite a few times already.
That's very Alan Wake of them, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I thought that was a reflection.
Now that gate should open.
No, of course not.
This ray tracing is too good.
I was just about to say, although if you wanted to, I can blow your tiny little mind.
It's very small.
Like, take a look at my reflection in the broken glass.
Ugh.
If I can get it to do, because like, unfortunately, the light over my head is just killing it.
God damn it! It's this room is too well lit.
I know, seriously. There we go.
Oh god, the glass physics. Oh yeah, give me some of
Yeah,
that.
you see how it kind of just subparticle scatters in there? Like,
Yeah.
It's hard to see in this particular lighting. The lighting has to be a little bit stronger, but man, it's so pretty.
Break me off
Anyway.
a piece of that. Oh Jesus! Not the pillar.
It's so pretty, I want to destroy it.
I want to break everything.
Do you have that inclination? Do you have cuteness aggression?
I destroy as in like squeeze it
Yes. I
Until
want
it-
to hug it and pet it and name it George.
until it's merged with me.
No. So this is from Trench, the former one. And for Kirkland, the guy who recommended that he was doing bad stuff. I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence on my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you're ahead of investigations. The failure is your responsibility. Why did you think this would happen? Holding a dangerous specimen, what did? Investigations. The containment sector exists for a reason. They're better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken a certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff's no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're a worm. Everything I've done is for the benefit of the Bureau. The prime candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You're trailers, and only the truth will emerge out of you. You chose to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be.
Jeez.
I wonder if this is before or after his investigation, or infestation. Yeah, so this is, unfortunately, a internal investigation into Trench and Darling. notable relations. They were. However, no evidence suggests to current director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. Oh, fighting. Arguments. That sort of stuff.
Damn.
Yeah. Dimensional research? Ooh, that's what the other redacted research was, probably, maybe.
Or the fucking. One of the two.
Dr. Underhill is a professor at University of Woodrow in UK, where she teaches biology. Dr. Underhill was the lady who was working on the moss, the mold downstairs.
Okay.
Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations. Her civilian behavior has been ideal. So this is basically their vetting of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had a personal relationship with Dr. Darling. Ooh.
But there's nothing wrong with that. The internal investigations found they can go ahead, hire her on.
Hire Huron. The entire
I mean,
Lake
she's
Huron.
one of the few people that's still fucking around from the original crew.
True.
She's literally downstairs in the mold, just researching away, happy as can be. Oh my god.
Oh, it's an ocean now.
It happened again. Third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our blanks. Could be raccoons, but locals certainly complain about them enough. Why the hell would it be raccoons going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I got a bureau tech going next to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff of the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake if they don't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. I need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this shit hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them because they wouldn't take any of my readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Seriously? Oh, Agent Estevez.
I was waiting for that.
I mean, the other alternative was not great either, so I think I'm just gonna stick to what happened.
Yeah, not from you, Gringo. Not from you.
All right, what do we got here? More reading!
Oh, Timothy, I'm getting a migraine.
Internal investigation to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1.
Shit.
What is SI?
Stinky ignition, which is when you light a fart.
I like it. Resulted in deaths of 3 agents. Inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians will be able to recover the researchers' notes from the inside of the animal's organisms. And on the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive
Tendencies? Sure.
Cross-referencing that date with various logs only found 2
tendencies?
events inconsistent with the daily routine. Oh my god. Air filters were changed and an hour, and a civilian named Alice entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given the connection to the same AWE case, it's likely, oh boy,
Miss Wake's presence.
Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the something.
Wet ass pussy.
So, SI-1, I wonder if that's, I mean, that's got to be Hartman. That's got to be the Hartman incident, right?
Huh.
So they brought Hartman here. Hartman was contained here. He is SI-1. He broke free, killed a bunch of agents, and is probably behind that fire break right there.
Holy fuck. I can't. I mean, I have to, but I can't.
I'm gonna pull that, and you know where we're going when I pull that.
Oh, god damn it.
But more reading first.
Yay! Oh, Lord.
This group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an alter item case. Blessed Pictures was the name of the filming company with the camera.
Yep.
As well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural activities. Chester Bless, in 1994, was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. Look up Alan Wake Blessed for me.
Okay.
In 1988, a business named Blessed Repair and Service was involved in was suspected of involvement in an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved in the Blessed organization. Because I wonder if there just so happens to be a little slip in of that. Oh, we clicked once.
Let's see.
Oh, we clicked twice.
One more.
Bye-bye.
Hey, oh